Hello, everybody. Welcome to my cozy reading room for some reading sprints. I am so excited that you're here, that you're going to chat with me and read with me or be productive, whatever it is you'd like to do during our sprints. But yes, I see the comments are already lighting up. So let's see who is joining us today. Hi, Dina. You are reading Black Cake by Charmaine Wilkerson. Lovely. Hi, Jacqueline. You're here reading Green Money. Lovely. D.E. Stevenson. Always a good idea. Hi, Elizabeth. You are reading The Splendid and the Vile by Eric Larson. And yes, I haven't read Green Money yet, though I have it sitting on my shelf. So hopefully get to it soon. Hi, Deja. Let's see. Oh, Melissa's here. Yay. Starting a reread of The End of Summer by Rosamund Pilcher. I just finished it. It was lovely. Though I'm going to save all of my thoughts on that for my Book Jenny's discussion, which is on Saturday. So, Megan, you're here. Yay. You are going to be also reading End of Summer. It is end of summer moment. Even though it's not the end of summer, it is the middle of summer at the moment. So let's see. Deja, 38 weeks pregnant, you might fall asleep. Absolutely. You need to sleep when you need to sleep when you're 38 weeks pregnant. Oh my goodness, you're almost there. Yay. That's so exciting. Kimberly, hi, Kimberly. You are here from Virginia. Amy is here reading The Calamity Club. Melissa says she really wishes it was the end of summer. It's very hot in Texas where she is. Yes. We had a super hot day yesterday, but it's cooled down a little bit. I want to say a little. It's 80 something here today, so not too bad. Hi, Lori. I see you there. Well, I'm so glad you're all here. Definitely, if you haven't yet, share what you're planning on reading. If you're doing some reading or if you're doing something else, if you're going to craft or clean or take a nap during the sprints, that's all okay. Whatever it is you want to do. So for me personally, I am going to be reading Horse by Geraldine Brooks. Was it last week? It must have been the week before last. My mom and I took my son and my niece to the pool, and so we were just chit-chatting about books, and my mom was recommending a bunch of things that she loves. So I made a little what do you want to call it, folder or whatever on Goodreads of mom recommendations. And she had actually loaned me this book, I think a couple of years ago, and I still hadn't read it. But she was just saying how much she loves Geraldine Brooks and her writing. And so I thought, I'm going to finally pick up a Geraldine Brooks book because I've never read her before. So I'm very much enjoying it. I'm about 85 pages in so far, so hoping to make some progress on this. And then I also have been rereading A Gift from the Sea by Anne Morrow Lindbergh, which is just such a calming, soothing, lovely little book. And I'm just taking my time with it and just kind of reading a chapter, a day or every couple days. So I think I might dive into another chapter of that as well during our sprints here. But let's see. Had some new people who are joining us. Hi, Roxy. You're about to start Calamity Club. I'm so curious about the Calamity Club. Has anyone else read it yet? Because I do like Catherine Stockett's writing, but I'm going to, I think, maybe put a hold on that one from my library. Let's see. Where are my comments going? Okay, here we go. Debbie is here reading Sweet Tea B&B by Rachel Hannah. That sounds lovely and summery. Jill is currently reading Marcia Willett's The Birdcage and can't put it down. Have I read that one? I feel like I've read that one. I can't remember what it's about, but Marcia Willett is always a good idea, so I'm glad you're enjoying that one. Susan is here reading The God of the Woods. Good summer camp read. Excellent. Let's see. Kier Leanne is reading The Seven Dials Mystery by Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie is always a good idea. Let's see. Sounds like a few of you have not read Geraldine Brooks either. Yep, Jacqueline hasn't. Deja hasn't either. So, yes, I was always curious about her book March that she wrote about the father from Little Women. It's told, I don't know if it's from his perspective or if it's just about him, but I'm very curious about that book. Has anyone read that one? But I'm really loving Horse. Her writing is really good, and it's got a few different perspectives, and sometimes that can be challenging, but actually it's working really well for me. So I'm so curious how the storylines are all going to kind of intersect. Like, you can kind of see the threads that she's, kind of spooled out there, but I'm just so intrigued to see where it's all going to go. Let's see. Annie is here. Hi. Reading Homing by Grace Livingston Hill. I don't know that I've read any Grace Livingston Hill. Another author. So many authors out there to read. Oh my goodness. Hi, Mina. You're just finishing up work. We'll be listening to The Shampoo Effect by Jenny Jackson. Fabulous. New release, and you keep hearing about it. Yes, I have heard of that one. Did Jenny Jackson, did she write? Is her other book something pineapple, something with pineapple in the title? I feel. Am I wrong? Am I thinking of the right person? I think I am. Let's see. Lori, you are reading War Among Ladies. Fantastic. Sing for God 87 is reading Death on the Nile and the First Percy Jackson. Love it. Death on the Nile, fabulous mystery. Oh, Mama D is reading Calamity Club, and it's good. Fantastic. Carrie is finishing the Hazelborn Ladies Motorcycle and Flying Club and loving it, but it's taking a turn at the end, and you're surprised so far. Yes, that's actually sitting on my book cart back there. It is still on my TBR. I'm hoping to get to it. I don't know if I'll get to it in July, but hopefully in August. Karen's halfway through Three Men in a Boat, laughing. Yes, because it's hilarious. Love that book so much. Hi, Jess. You're at work, so won't be reading, but just finished your break reading Changing Seasons for the Country Nurse, #2 in an excellent series that reminds me of all creatures great and small. Oh, well, that sounds fabulous. Is that an Australian or New Zealand author? Who's the author of that? Because I need to look that up. That sounds really good. Deja, you should definitely add Three Men in a Boat to your summer reads for next year. It's wonderful. So good. Oh, Debbie says Horse is based on a true story. Yeah, it definitely has that feeling. I know there's like an afterword, and Geraldine Brooks has kind of, I think, written about, where she got the idea and everything. So I'm curious to read that, but I just kind of wanted to read it and enjoy it without kind of knowing anything about it. So that's where I'm going. But yeah, it definitely has that sort of fictionalized real story feel to it. Hi, Susan. Glad you're here. Mama D is also listening to Harry Potter on Audible. Pineapple Street. Thank you. I knew it was pineapple something. Thank you, Deja. I'm glad I had that right. Oh, Jacqueline, you've heard good things about Memorial Days. Actually, it's funny because I checked that book out from the library, I think it was last summer, and then I just didn't end up getting to it, but it does sound really good. It's very short. But yeah, it's about her husband passing away. So it feels like it might be a little bit heavy. I think I just wasn't in the mood for it last time I had it out from the library. Yes, everyone's coming in telling me it's Pineapple Street. Thank you, guys. Yes, absolutely. Diana Dabbles is early in The Great Wherever on audio, and it's really keeping your attention so far. Fantastic. Oh, Kimberly, you read The Year of Wonder by Geraldine Brooks last year and enjoyed it. Good. Somebody else recommended Caleb's Crossing to me, so I might also pick up that one. Hi, Carolyn. You are reading Dear Mrs. Bird for book club. Yes, that is a fantastic book. That whole series. I love Emmy Lake, and that whole series, it's wonderful. I can't wait to see what AJ Pierce writes next, but yeah, enjoy. That's such a lovely one. Let's see. Susan is at 69% in The Bachelor Spy by Pepper Basham, a Freddie and Grace mystery series. Outstanding. Oh, that sounds fun. I haven't heard of that series before. I'm going to have to look that one up. Hi, Sue. You're reading Mansfield Park and Democracy in America. Oh, two very different books, but excellent. Enjoy. let me see, what time is it? Okay, yeah, we have a few more minutes before we're going to start our first sprint. So I'm so glad so many of you were able to make it today. And if you were just new joining, I had shared a few minutes ago. Whoops. I'm going to throw my book around. Excuse me. I'm reading Horse by Geraldine Brooks because my mom recommended it to me, and she loaned me her copy like 2 years ago. So it's about time I finally read it, and also probably gift from the sea. I do have like 5 other books on the go, some of which are right here. So we'll see what I dip into, and I'll keep you posted if I change my mind, but I'm really enjoying Horse. So that's for sure my priority for our reading sprints today. But yes, so I have my Arnold Palmer here with me in my fun little bookish. I love this little bookish glass that one of my friend gave to me. So I'm going to be sipping on that while I do some reading, because it's middle of the afternoon here in California. I know for some of you it's probably around dinner time or just after dinner time. And yes, but I'm glad you're joining me for some reading sprints. We are going to start in just a few minutes. And I actually probably, while we're chit-chatting here, and yes, thank you, Deja. I love this cup. It's so good. And what I love about it is it sweats a little bit, but not too much. So it doesn't leave like a pile of like wetness. And you know how glasses do that? Because I like a lot of ice in my drinks. So this is somehow strangely insulated, and yeah, so it doesn't get super wet on the bottom. It doesn't like stick to the coaster and stuff, so that's kind of nice. But yes, I love it too. Love a bookish themed cup or mug. Those are my favorites. And yes, so yeah, who doesn't love an Arnold Palmer, right? I mean, iced tea, little lemonade, love it. So perfect and refreshing for the summertime. Kim is here from Atlanta, just finishing the Unselected Journals of Emma M. Lyon, Volume 1. Can you tell me which episodes went through all the books of Emma M. Lyon's? I want to rewatch it. Okay, yes. So if you go to my channel, like the main page of my channel, and go to my live stream tab, if you scroll down, I have individual live streams for each of the Emma M. Lyon books. So we went through volumes 1 through 8. So I have a live stream for each one. So you can watch all of those to your heart's content because they're sitting there in my live. So yeah, there's a live tab both on the mobile app and if you're watching YouTube on your computer or on your... I don't know if you can do it on the television or not. That's a good question. I don't usually watch YouTube on TV, so I don't know, but that's where they are. Lori says you're a big ice girl too. Yes, ice is nice. So here in America, we like a lot of ice, or at least a lot of us do. So yeah, got to beat the heat. Even though it was funny because when we had our Cozy Reader Book Club, and we talked about the #1 ladies detective agency, because apparently actually drinking hot tea is better when it's really, really hot, because the heat from the beverage sort of pulls heat, like, I don't know, out of your core or something. Anyway, somehow drinking a hot beverage on a really hot day is actually better for cooling your body down, but I still love ice. So yes. Hello, Joy. Welcome from Virginia. You're reading Lost by Rachel Harrigan, a new nonfiction book about Amelia Earhart. Oh, lovely. You need to finish it soon because there are library holds on this copy. Well, hopefully the reading sprints today will help you make some progress in that book. I love reading books about Amelia Earhart or other early aviatrixes. Aviatrix? I don't know what the female for aviator is. But yes, that sounds like a great book. Oh, Mina Randall is halfway through Anna Karenina. I still have not read Anna Karenina. I've started it a couple of times and I lose my steam somewhere about a third of the way through. So one of these days, maybe. Yeah, Deja, it is really wild about hot tea and hot weather, but apparently it is the way to cool yourself down. So it's 99 in Portland, Elizabeth. Oh my goodness. Ugh, gosh. You got our heat from yesterday, I guess. Migrated its way up to you. Ah. Melissa says, given how much hot tea makes her sweat these days, she doesn't believe it. Well, I think that's the point, right? It makes you sweat, and sweat cools you down. So maybe that is exactly what it's supposed to be doing. I don't know. Hi, Hannah. You're not really reading, mostly catching up on BookTube. Do you have a physical read I might pick up if your children allow you to? That is fine. Whatever you want to do during the sprints, which we're going to start momentarily, that is what you should be doing. Kirlian is 102 and you will not find me drinking hot tea. Yes, it is hard sometimes to drink hot tea when it's hot out. Hi, creative lady, walking the dogs and picking up books about summer that I suggested. Oh, fantastic. Have a lovely time at the library. Okay, we are going to get started with our first sprint. So we are going to start now and we are going to read until 40 after the hour. Let me get that banner up. There we go. So yes, and I'm hoping that my ASMR room that I have set up is going to work this time, because my last reading sprints, I had some challenges with the sound and everything. So let me know in the comments once I get this going if you can hear it when it starts to play. So let me know if you can hear the music or if you can't, but I'm hoping this is going to work. So fingers crossed. But I will see you back here at 40 after the hour. So let's do some reading. Okay, let me get this playing and then tell me if you can hear it. Can you hear that? Okay, everyone, we are going to come back from our first reading sprint. Hopefully you all got in some good reading time. I made progress on Horse, decided to take the dust jacket off while I'm reading. Does anyone else do that when you're reading hardcovers? Take the dust jacket off. I just hate when it like slips up and down while you're reading. Okay, let me turn off this banner first of all. And then we will go to the comments because I saw some things coming in while I was reading. So I'm glad you all could hear the sound on the ASMR room. So yay for that. Let's see. Oh, just responded about the Country Nurse series by Kate Eastham. She's in the UK, set in the UK. No problem. Huey, where are you going, buddy? You want to come say hi? I have Huey here if anyone wants to. Let me see if I can get him to come over. Huey, come here, buddy. No, he's not having it today. Maybe he'll come visit us later. Oh, and then Jess also said the hot drink on hot day thing works in places like Botswana with super low humidity so that your sweat evaporates and draws the heat out. So I guess if it's humid, maybe not so much. You want to drink cold drinks in that case. But yes. Melissa's here reading D.E. Stevenson's 5 Windows while looking out the picturesque window in the video. Yes. How lovely is that? Oh, I love 5 Windows. Such a good book. Oh, hope you're enjoying it, Melissa. Okay, Lisa says, hello. You just got home from work, making a cuppa and joining in, reading Sense and Sensibility. Always a good choice. Reading that for Jane Austen July. All right, Melissa just finished chapter 1. Huey's trying to get out of the room. There he goes. Sorry, he was scratching at the door. So distracting, cats. See, Sue read a chapter and a quarter. Fantastic. Creative Ladies listening to Voices in Summer and reading The End of Summer by Rosamund Pilcher this week. Oh, it is a Rosamund Pilcher week for you. Fabulous. Kimberly is at 98% of MM Line Volume 2 and have Volume 3 on deck. Wonderful. Has anyone seen, I just shared this on Instagram, was it yesterday? Because the UK paperbacks of Emma M. Lyon are out, and there is a map of St. Crispian's in the UK editions, and I might have to get them just for the maps. I don't know. So tempted. Or at least Volume 1. They're really pretty. If you haven't seen them, Beth Brower shared them on her Instagram account. Yes, very, very tempted. So Mina finished work, made something to eat. Now she's going to read. She is reading Holding On by Marcia Willett. Fantastic. How are you enjoying the Chadwicks, Mina? Do share. Love them so, so much. Sing for God finished Clockwork Sparrow by Catherine Woodfine yesterday. Highly recommend it for those who like middle grade. Oh, yes. I've been hearing about that one. And, oh, is that the one? Actually, I think I might have that one. Is it sort of a mystery? I think I have that one on my shelf. I need to go look, but I think I do. So, excited. Let's see. Deja's asking, is Love Comes Home easy to follow along? There's no audiobook. Love Comes Home. Those of you who were at Cozy Reader Book Club or read it already, you want to give some thoughts about whether Deja should read it or not? I would say maybe skip it. Just got through an entire report with only being interrupted once, so that's a win. Oh, Mina is loving the Chadwicks. Yay, I'm so, so glad. Melissa says you saw the map. Totally ordering the UK edition is going to end up with 48 books eventually, US and UK, aren't I? Yes. Yes, you are. We both might. I'm going to be right there with you. Let's see. Oh, my Kathy is reading The Shell Seekers. So enjoying it, about a third through. Love it. Love, love, love The Shell Seekers. Such a great book. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Amy's going to miss the discussion of the end of summer on Saturday, read the book and enjoyed it. Good for a summer fall read. Yes, I totally agree. And the replay of that will be up on Patreon afterwards, Amy, so you can watch that and share your thoughts in the comments there. Jacqueline, yes, I saw your email. I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to respond. The past day has 2 days has just been crazy. But yes, I saw that. And thank you for sharing that, because I hadn't read Miranda's newsletter where she shared about pre-ordering the Rosamund Pilcher book, but I am going to be doing that this week. So very, very excited for that, because who doesn't love more Rosamund Pilcher? So yes, if those of you who don't follow Miranda Mills or get her newsletter, the Mermaid Collection, I have a few of their editions and I've shared them on my channel. That's put out by Penguin Books. They have a new, I guess, an unpublished Rosamund Pilcher book, or republished. I think it might be one of her romances that was possibly published under her pseudonym, of which I'm blanking on at the moment. Someone put Rosamund Pilcher's pseudonym in the comments if you know it. But I think it might be one of those that they're republishing as part of the Mermaid Collection. And I'm so excited. So yes. Yes, thank you, Jacqueline. Jane Fraser, that is Rosamund Pilcher's pseudonym that she wrote romance novels under. And the romance novels, the like original editions, are so hard to find, and if you find them, they're super expensive. So I'm very excited that at least one is being republished. That's going to be so fun. Yes, I know, Melissa, like I was just saying, right? The Harlequin romances are so incredibly hard to find. If anyone here watches Gina Stanier's YouTube channel, which you should, she is so lovely and fun. But she has some of the Jane Fraser romance novels, and I'm so jealous. If I ever see one at a reasonable price, I'm going to snatch it up. But I'm excited that they are republishing one. So that will be very, very fun. Something to look forward to for September. Okay. So yes, sounds like everybody got in some good reading or what have you. Let me see. What time is it? We're going to start again in just a few minutes and do another sprint. Going to get lots of good reading in this time. I'm actually going to make myself a snack as soon as we start the next sprint, because my stomach is growling. And it is snack time. So I'm going to grab that when we start this first sprint. And then I'm just going to keep on. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I do think I'm going to read a chapter of Gift from the Sea. I'm going to read that for the first part of the sprint, but chapters aren't that long. So probably we'll be able to then get back to horse as well. But that's my plan for our second reading sprint. So, oh, let me put Gina. Lisa, you're asking Gina's name. So she is Gina Stanier. And that's, if you just search Gina Stanier on YouTube, you will find her. That is, I believe, or Gina Stanier Books or Gina Stanier Reads, something like that is the name of her channel. But there's only one of her. And so you should be able to find her. So yes. Yeah. And she's lovely. She reads a wide variety. We don't crossover in everything, but she loves Rosamund Pilcher. She loves what she calls her like old ladies. Like Rosamund Pilcher likes to write about older protagonists, and she loves vintage books. She also reads some like science fiction and things like that I don't read as much of, but we have quite a bit of crossover. So if you enjoy my channel, or someone like Miranda Mills or Paula from Relatively Refined, then definitely watch Gina's channel as well, because she is a delight. And yeah, I've been watching her for years. So, and yes, as Jacqueline said, she has some beautiful editions of her books. They are just fabulous. And she has such adorable cats as well. So yes, go check out Gina. She is amazing. Love her. And I've been watching her for a long, long time. So share the love to Gina. Okay, so in just a minute, we are going to head into our second reading sprint. Oh, Jacqueline's asking if anyone here is in the Relatively Refined Patreon group. I am not, mostly because it takes a lot of time just to even do my own Patreon. So, but I should join, because I do believe Paula is a member of mine. So, and I love Paula at Relatively Refined. She is so wonderful, and we are definitely kindred reading spirits. We like so much of the same things. um, and oftentimes our videos seem very much like we planned similar things to come out at the same time, and we didn't. We don't talk about these things. It just happens that way when you are like, it's like bookish serendipity, as I like to say. So, um, yes, let me know if you do end up joining. I'm not sure what the offerings are for their Paula and her sister's Patreon in terms of what kind of things that they do over there, but I'm sure it will be just as lovely as their YouTube channel is. So, oh, that's right. Yes, Melissa, that's such a great story. Gina bought a Rosamund Pilcher book and it had a letter from Rosamund Pilcher's to somebody else. Like it was like the book was a gift and there was a letter in it. Yeah, that was amazing. Just what a find. What a find. So, okay, but let us do some reading sprints before I get completely distracted by chit-chatting. Okay, so this time we are going to read until quarter after, so 15 after the hour. Let me put up the banner. There we go. How come it's on the was it on the top before? I don't know how to do these things. Sometimes the banner's up here, sometimes the banner's down here. I don't know what I'm doing. It doesn't matter really, does it? Okay. All right. So I will see you all back here at 15 after the hour and enjoy some more reading and productivity and what have you. And I'll see you in a little bit. We will come back, finish that reading sprint, and chat for a bit, and then do our final reading sprint. Hopefully you all got in some good reading time or whatever it is you were working on. Let me turn off this banner. I read a chapter in Gift from the Sea. So just calming and contemplative. I love it. And then I finished another chapter in Horse. So I'm up to page 101 in that. So making good progress. Let's see what all of you have been up to. So let's see. I need to go back in the comments a bit. Oh, Creative Lady, you got picked up Gift from the Sea from the library on my recommendation. I'm so glad. I hope you love it. It is fabulous. Let's see. Okay. Hi, Stacy. I'm so glad you made it. You are also reading The Shell Seekers. Fantastic. Jan is almost finished The End of Summer on audiobook. Also reading Yours Cheerfully by AJ Pierce, about halfway through. Fantastic. Jan just finished the first Mrs. Polifax book. I'd read several, but not in order. So rereading in order this time. Fantastic. I am hoping to get in another Mrs. Polifax maybe before the end of July. We shall see. Let's see. Hi, Cindy. So glad you could make it and you didn't miss us. We still have one more reading sprint to do. So hopefully you can get in some more of Theo of Golden. Yes, Love Comes Home. I think the consensus was that many of us, well, Jacqueline, I know you enjoyed it. So that was good. I was glad to hear that, though. I think a lot of us had problems with it. If you've never read Molly Clavering before, please don't start with that one. I can recommend a number of other of her books that you should read first. Let's see, Deja, 65% in Babysitter's Club #1. You know what's funny? I never read the Babysitter's Club because it came out right when I was sort of at the edge of moving into more like young adult reading. And so I missed the whole Babysitter's Club boat. That and American Girl, those two things passed me by, and I know I would have loved them, but I was just of the wrong era. Let's see. Mina read Holding On. Next sprint, we'll switch to an audiobook so you can work on your quilt. Fantastic. Oh, Melissa, yes. Thank you for sharing that. Susan Branch's book, Martha's Vineyard, Isle of Dreams, which has been out of print for a while, has been reprinted, and you can grab it on her website, which is susanbranch.com. So, yes. That's very exciting for anyone who doesn't have a copy. I highly recommend it. It is fantastic. I mean, I recommend all 3 of Susan Branch's memoirs. I recommend everything she's ever written and all of her stuff, and, get her calendar and follow her. She's just the best. She's the most wonderful. Let's see. Lisa is 75 pages into Sense and Sensibility. I have to say I'm really enjoying Eleanor, but I'm not fond of Marianne at all. I hope that changes. Yes, it's funny because when I was rereading Sense and Sensibility in January, when I did my read along of it, I've always been an Eleanor. She's definitely, I'm a kindred spirit with her. But Marianne really bothered me a lot more on this reread of it in particular. So yeah, I can understand that. I'll be curious to see what you think of her when you get to the end. So, hi, Nikki. Glad you're here. Jacqueline said, did anyone else see the new Fiona Davis book about American Girl Samantha, grown up? I know that is coming out. I knew about it. But again, I was never into the American Girls. And so it was just one of those things I only know about on the periphery, kind of. Yes, Deja, I think you can skip it. There's no loss there if you don't read it at all. But if you've never read any other Molly Claverings, Did you read, I can't remember if you read Near Neighbors with us in the book Jenny's or not. But regardless, read her other books, not that one. Oh, Samantha, the Next Chapter is the title. So Deja, Jacqueline and I are saying exactly the same thing. Read Near Neighbors. If not, read that one. Yes, Melissa said we're the Cabbage Patch Kids generation. Yes, we are. We are. Absolutely. So I still have my Cabbage Patch Kid. Poor thing, she had what I liked to call elephantitis of the foot. When they stitched her foot, one of her feet together, it didn't hold all the way, and so one of her feet wouldn't fit in the shoe. Like when I took her out of the box, the shoe had already like popped off because her foot was like gigantic. Yeah, but that made her just special to me. I loved her because she had a bad foot. Poor thing. Let's see. Oh, you have Near Neighbors, Deja. Read that one instead. Absolutely. That's my favorite Molly Clavering. I love it. I've read it twice. It's amazing. Debbie is reading The Borrowed Life of Frederick Fife. It's funny and sad at the same time. Yes, that is one that has been on my radar for a while. Yes, and Dear Hugo is another great one. Near Neighbors, Dear Hugo, Mrs. Lorimer's Quiet Summer, and Susan Settles Down. I recommend any of those four, but Love Comes Home, you can skip. I think that's okay. Melissa, you gave your beloved Cabbage Patch Andrew to your nephew and he put him in the toilet and had to be tossed. Oh, I know. That's so sad. Yeah, well, I had two Cabbage Patch Kids. I had my first one, which is Adelina Yolanda was her name. Adelina Yolanda. That's a mouthful. And she was cute and she had brown hair with pigtails, and I think she might still have that powdery smell that the original ones had. They smelled like baby powder. And then I got one of the preemie, because they had preemie Cabbage Patch Kids that came out later. So I got one of those like the next Christmas. I think I got one for one Christmas and one the next year. But my preemie, this is terrible. So I took this family living class in high school, and for part of it, we had to do the thing where you carried around a sack of flour like it was a baby. And so everybody was supposed to you're supposed to make your bag of flour into a baby. And so I took my Cabbage Patch preemie doll apart and I put the head and legs and arms on my flour sack and made that into my baby. And carried that around with me in my Cabbage Patch doll baby carrier, which I still had when I was in high school, but is long since gone somewhere. But yeah, that's Cabbage Patch Kid reminiscences. Yes, the bald-headed ones. Those were the preemies, and that's what he was, my little preemie that I cut him apart. So I can't remember his name though. I don't know. I probably have the Cabbage Patch Kid birth certificates somewhere in one of my childhood scrapbooks. I should see if I can find them. Yeah, Karen said Mrs. Lorimer's Quiet Summer was wonderful. Love Comes Home, not so much. There was not a lot of love coming home in Love Comes Home. Let's just say that. So Kim is listening to The Home Front. So far, so good. Fabulous. Let's see. Oh gosh, I think it's about time for us to do our final reading sprint. Got sucked into Cabbage Patch Kid reminiscences. Apologies. Let us get back to the books. Okay, so we are going to read now until 55. Is that the right way? 50? I don't know if my camera's one of those two. 50. So 50 after the hour, or 10 till the hour. So we will read until then, and then we will come back and have one final little chit chat, catch up, see how we all did with our reading during these sprints. But hopefully you got some good reading time in. Debbie said my baby's name should have been Frankenstein. Yep, it should have been. I can't remember what I named my flour sack baby, because we had to give them names too. I think it was something like Nicholas. Nicholas, or I'm gonna have to think on that. See if it comes back to me. I can't remember now. Okay, so we're gonna read until 50 after. Oh, I need to change that. Read until 50. Let me put that on. There we go. And I will see you back here then, and we will wrap everything up. So happy reading, everyone. Hey everyone, we will come back, wrap things up from our final reading sprint. Hope you all got some good reading time in today, or crafting time, or productivity time, whatever it is that you were wanting to accomplish today. I read more, of course. I was having trouble putting it down. Suddenly I thought, oh no, I need to get back and wrap things up here. I'm just going to keep reading. So I read about 30 pages today. So that was pretty good. So yes, making progress. How many pages is this? Oh, it's not that long. I guess it's three. Well, without the afterward, it's 390. So good. I'm about a third of the way through. So that is fantastic. Hope you guys all made some good progress on your reads. Let me see. Oh, we have still some chat about the Cabbage Patch Kids. Put my daughter's name into a drawing at a pharmacy for a Cabbage Patch doll. She won, so she got her start on Cabbage Patch that way. What a lovely, lovely story. I remember, oh my goodness, people were being trampled to death at Toys R Us trying to get Cabbage Patch Kids. It was insane. It was insane. Nina said they adopted their daughter when she was 3, and her husband and his friend went to Toys R Us and bought her a Cabbage Patch doll. She kept it until she was grown. Not sure if she still has it. Yeah, I'm telling you, those Cabbage Patch Kids, they imprinted on us. Okay, let's see how everybody did this last sprint. Finished Emma M. Lyon. I might try to get in one more book for Jane Austen July. Has anyone read The Elopement by Jill Hornby? Wondering if it's good. I have not read that one. Have not read. In fact, I haven't read any Jill Hornby, actually. Megan says she ate dinner and read a bit from What Katie Did. Love it. Love What Katie Did. Such a lovely book. Oh, Lisa, you are very welcome for the sprint. I am glad that it was a lovely way to kind of relax after work and settle in for the evening. So I'm so glad that you can make it. For August, I think I'm going to move our reading sprint back to a weekend day for August because my son starts back to school. I'm not ready, you guys. I'm not ready. School starts here August 7th, whatever that Thursday is. It's too soon. It's too soon, is all I have to say. But yes, because he's going back to school and I just don't know what our schedule is going to be, and he'll have soccer starting up soon, and I don't know when practices are going to be. So just to make things simpler, it'll probably be a Sunday, probably later in the month. So just keep that in mind, and I will get that posted on my channel early in August, hopefully. Deja's asking, is it Jane Austen July? It is. It's Jane Austen July, which is a read-along hosted by, oh my gosh, everybody's name just completely went out of my head. Katie from Books and Things, and Marissa. I forget Marissa's channel, and there's one other host. I'm blanking on everybody's name. Apologies right now. But yes, they host Jane Austen July every July. And so if you want to read Jane Austen or Jane Austen adjacent things, they always have fun challenges and different things going on. I'm not really participating this year, but I have done it many years in the past. So let's see. You're enjoying Sing for God is enjoying Death on the Nile, one of the easier Agatha Christie's to follow, at least for me. Yeah, that's a good one. I love Death on the Nile. Fantastic. And definitely watch the adaptation of it because it's wonderful. Any of the adaptations of them. Megan said he had a very short summer break. Kids in Northern Michigan don't go back until after Labor Day. Yeah, so they got off the 2nd of June. So it'll be 2 months and about a week. So 9 weeks, I guess, of summer break. It just doesn't feel like it because our weather these days in early June can be very chilly still. And so it doesn't really feel like summertime. And now August is coming and it's probably gonna be sweltering when they're going back to school. So don't even get me started. I wish they went back after Labor Day, but they don't. Hi, Nicola. Only been here for a bit, but got some of The Door That Led to Where by Sally Gardner and a little of the audiobook A Wizard's Guide to Defensive Baking. Enjoying both. Fantastic. Yeah, Marianne, me too. I liked it when summer was, well, our summer was never Memorial Day to Labor Day. We would get out like the second week of June, but we would go back the Wednesday after Labor Day. That's perfect summertime to me. But they didn't put me in charge of choosing when summer break would be, which they should have put me in charge. Oh yes, Marissa from Blatantly Bookish. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Annie got to 97% of her book and will finish tonight. You are so welcome. I'm so glad you could join. Yes, you have the Death on the Nile adaptation with David Suchet ready to go when finished. Can't wait. I mean, David Suchet is Poirot. You know they're rebooting Poirot, right? I guess it's going to be a new one the BBC is doing. I'm not sure how I feel about it because I'm sorry, but David Suchet is Poirot. So we shall see. Joy only has 30 pages left in her book, made good progress. Yes, I am always up for some dedicated reading time. Isn't it nice to just be like, no, this is my reading time. I am going to sit and read. Jacqueline read another chapter in Tour de Force. Yes, I need to get back and read our chapters for this week. Jacqueline and I are buddy reading Tour de Force, which is a mystery by Christiana Brand, part of the British Library Crime Classics series. And it is such a good summer mystery. I think, Jacqueline, I'll speak for both of us and say we're loving it and very curious to see where it's going to go and what is up with all of the characters. So, yes. David Suchet is Poirot. David Suchet, Poirot. They just are. Sing for God, do you listen to the Labors of Hercule podcast? Because if not, you should. They basically they watch every single episode of the Poirot TV series, and they have a podcast episode about every episode, and it is delightful. And I've been rewatching Poirot, and I watch an episode, and then I listen to the podcast. Actually, I haven't listened I've kind of been watching some other things this summer, but I'm going to get back to it in the fall because it is just such a lovely pairing to watch a Poirot and then listen to Labors of Hercule. And yeah, can't recommend it enough. Let's see. Cindy says she's reading Sister in Science for book club, but struggling. I don't know that. Who's the author of that one? What's that one about? I don't know that book. That's always hard when you're struggling with a book club book, isn't it? Annie remembers going to school almost to the end of June some years, depending on how many snow days you had. The snow days weren't really free. We had to pay them back. Yes, we don't have snow days here in California, and I grew up here, so I've never experienced the snow day. Well, in college, when I was in Oregon, actually, we did have a few days of snow there, and I remember one of my professors we had one day we got like 2 or 3 feet of snow overnight, and everybody who showed up at class that day, we all got extra credit. I was like, yes, excellent. Glad I trudged through the snow to get here, but that was worth it. Yes, Tour de Force has been a good read from the start. So if you're looking for a good summary mystery, I mean, we don't know how it ends yet, but definitely recommend Tour de Force so far. I'm glad that you enjoyed this, Jacqueline. Yes, it's fun to do them during the week, and I will definitely continue. I want to try to kind of rotate, like have some weekday sprints, and then some months I'll do a weekend sprints, because I know weekdays don't work for everybody. Weekends don't work for everybody. So then hopefully everyone can join at least some of the time. So yes, I can't recommend Labors of Hercule enough. The podcast, if you like Poirot, it is fantastic. So good. Let's see. Olivia Campbell is the author of Sisters in Science, 4 women scientists who escaped Nazi Germany. There's a lot of science. Yeah, that could be a struggle. I could understand that. I wonder if it's on audio, if you could listen to the audiobook. Maybe that would help get through some of the sciencey stuff. I don't know. Yeah. Hi, Emily. Welcome. You found me through my M.M. Lyons series, finished book 8 last week. Now to not so patiently wait for book 9. I know we are all waiting impatiently. I mean, we want her to write a good book, so we don't want to pressure her because of that, but also write faster, Beth. Hopefully we'll be out before the end of this year. Fingers crossed. In the meantime, we can all just order the UK editions with the St. Crispian's map inside them. I really wish the US editions had maps, because I think we were all saying that during many of the live streams when I was talking about Lion. And I know there were some maps. I shared a map that was floating around on social media that somebody had created, but now there's an official map in the UK edition. So I'm going to have to get those. Poirot is the sexy young guy is so wrong. Suchet only. Is that what they're going to do with the reboot? I haven't seen anything about if they've cast it, or because actually it was funny because on the Labors of Hercule podcast, they were talking about that, like rebooting Poirot, but doing like Poirot when he was still with the Belgian police might actually be kind of an interesting thing to do. And then maybe you could cast somebody. I mean, Poirot's not a hunky guy. You need to cast somebody who still resembles who Poirot is going to grow into. But that might be kind of interesting to like do early Poirot, like they've done with some other, like with Sherlock Holmes and things like that. I'd be up for that. I'm not sure that doing just a remake, because the David Suchet TV series, how do you remake what's ultimately perfection? That's all I have to say about it. So yes, but we shall see. I will remain open-minded until I am not open-minded anymore. But as long as Kenneth Branagh's not involved, it's all okay. Yes, like a prequel to Poirot, like that could be interesting. It's sort of like I loved Endeavor, which I never really watched Inspector Morse because it was just slightly before my time when I really kind of got into watching Masterpiece Mystery. But I love Endeavor. I think it's a fantastic series. And so, you know, doing something like that, the equivalent of that with Poirot, could be really interesting with the right actor. But just a straight remake, like why even bother? So oh, they're gonna release another Pilcher in October. Is this the title, A Long Way from Home, Jacqueline? 2 Pilchers in the fall. This is so exciting. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to Blackwell's right now to see what I can pre-order because I need to. What time is it? Oh gosh, I should probably get going because I got to make dinner pretty soon. But thank you all so much for joining me, for reading with me and chatting about books and Cabbage Patch Kids and whether tea makes you hot or cold. I still haven't quite finished my Arnold Palmer, but I made a pretty good dent in it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me, for chatting about books and reading together. This was lovely. We will do it again in August. And until then, I will see you all around the social medias on my channel. I'll have a video up on Friday and other places. If you are in my Patreon and a Book Jenny's member, I will see you Saturday at our book discussion. And until next time, I wish you all either a warm or an iced cuppa and a good book. So I'll see you again soon. Bye.